here. I have a book haul for you guys today. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you could join me. And today I have a book outlet book haul, and mostly for my oldest, who is going into 10th grade this upcoming school year. So I will show you that. I think there's one thing for my 10-year-old. So first, there's two like fun books for my oldest. Really, I had everything that I really wanted to get and needed to get in my cart, and I was like a couple dollars away from free shipping, so which is like $35. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books, and I don't remember how much I ended up spending, but yeah. Anyway, it wasn't much. So if you're not familiar with Book Outlet, first of all, I will leave a link down below. If you use my link, if you've never ordered from them before, you will get, I think, $5 off your first order, and I will also get a coupon code to get $5 off my next order. So if you haven't ever used them, definitely check them out. They are brand new books. They're kind of like overstock kind of idea, in that, like, so maybe there's books at, like, sometimes you'll get some that have like a Target sticker or Costco or Walmart, and they're just that didn't sell in the stores or whatever, and so Book Outlet buys them and then sells them super cheap. And over the summer they were having a sale 25% off all of their already really low prices. So I can let you know at the end of the video. I will grab my receipt and check and see how much everything was. But the first thing, these are just fun things for my oldest. This is Stranger Things Mad Libs. She loves Stranger Things, so let's grab that. And I also got her Cut, Paste, Create a design journal. She's really into art and like design and stuff like that, so I thought this would just be fun for her. It says, so here's like just one example. If you could change your hairstyle every day, what would it look like? This says, become the creator of your own ceramics range. Collage plants into them. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I had a child knocking at the door. Design your own currency. So just little fun art. Okay, now I'll show you what I got for my 10-year-old. She wanted to read Black Beauty, and we have a, I think in like an Usborne Illustrated like book that we have. I think there is the story of Black Beauty in there. But she wanted to read it for school and then do like a literature guide, or I think I'm going to end up getting some stuff off Teacher Pay Teachers for her, because the only literature guides that I could find on like Rainbow Resources, which is where I order all my curriculum, and on Amazon, was like geared towards grades 6 through 8. And she's going into 5th/6th grade. She's in this weird thing, but I think the 6th, like that level, is going to be too much for her. So I'm going to find some things off Teacher Pay Teachers for her to go along. There's just some worksheets and activities and stuff like that. She's also going to be doing The One and Only Ivan too, but I'll talk about that in another video. All right, so the rest of these are for my oldest. So for 10th grade, she is going to be doing, which I'll do a whole video about what all her classes are. But basically like English 10, this is going to be for that. I got her this, it's called No Fear Shakespeare. I got Othello. I wanted Romeo and Juliet, but they sold out. So I went with Othello instead. And so basically there's like questions and answers. It talks about quotes. There's like analysis and stuff, but it also has the original plus like modern English next to it, like, or they say plain English. So I think this is going to be really good, a good way to study Shakespeare for us. So that's for her. And like I said, I'll go more into detail about what she's doing for each class. So one of her other classes is going to be a social justice course. It's going to be literature based. So basically she's going to be doing a lot of reading. I have some websites lined up for her to get some info for as well, and some videos and things like that. But it's going to be mostly literature based, and then she's going to keep a reading journal. So I'll go into more details about that later. But some of the books we got for that are, this is called Raise Your Voice, 12 Protests That Shaped America. So it's going to be mostly within the United States, because she's also doing U.S. history. So we're kind of doing in correlation about that. But we also will look at issues around the world as well. We got What Was Stonewall? And also a book, Eleanor Roosevelt, Fighter for Justice, Her Impact on the Civil Rights Movement, the White House, and the World. All right, so she's, for science, she's going to be doing biology. We are doing, so we're doing Guest Hollow's biology. They have it's a free download, and they use CK12's biology for their secular version of it. So she's going to be reading the CK12 textbook online, but she's going to be doing the Guest Hollow workbook with a few of the CK12 workbook chapters mixed in, because Guest Hollow is a Christian curriculum, so they skip over the chapters on evolution. We are Christians, but I do believe it is very important to learn about evolution and let my daughter make up her own mind what she believes. So I want her to be able to develop her own opinions on this and not me tell her this is right, this is wrong. So that's kind of where we are on that. So I do want her to learn about creationism, which she already knows about, and I want her to have an in-depth study of evolution as well, so she can make up her own mind. But anyway, so that is a Guest Hollow is very much literature based. So there are a lot of books that go along with it. We are not doing all those books. There's only one or two of them that I'm actually using. A lot of them I'm substituting for other ones because those were just way more than she's going to read. And I looked at some of them. I'm like, they look so dry and boring. Like, I would not read them. So we're going to do kind of our own, add in our own reading to that. So one of the first ones I got is All in a Drop. So this is, I'm not even going to try to say his name, but is how he discovered an invisible world. So like this will probably be like, actually probably like just like a read aloud, and I'll read it to everyone because I think my other kids will find it interesting as well. It shows like his original microscope and things like that. So I love the illustrations. I think they're really cute. We were looking at this and we're like, I feel like we've seen these illustrations before. So now we got to figure out, we got to look up the illustrator and see if we have any books illustrated by them. All right. So the next one is, so this is also part of history because we're definitely going to be learning about this in history as well. But goes with biology. The Secret of the Yellow Death, a true story of medical sleuthing. Oh, these are the 5 doctors who search for the yellow fever secret. So it looks interesting. I think she'll find it really interesting. And the last one that we got is the Book of Blood, From Ledges and Leeches to Vampires and Veins. This was highly recommended by a friend of mine. She and her boys really, really enjoyed it. And how it kind of goes back and forth between like science and then like myths and legends and stuff surrounding blood. So like vampires and things like that. So I think my daughter's really, really going to enjoy this. And I was going to get it from the library, but then I saw it on Book Outlet. So I had to buy it. So yep, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this. Definitely subscribe, like this video if you like book hauls. And come back for more. I will be having, I haven't ordered a curriculum yet. We had to put some of that on hold. Still trying to figure that all out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you have a great day.